Weinner of SLC Pop. Here today at the Red Moose, where we do most of our pop-up events in Salt Lake City, we're going to teach you some really cool Thanksgiving tips and tricks, ways to cut down on your time for the holiday season. And of course, when you're doing something as special as cutting down on time, you want to work with a great product. So today we're going to be featuring the Anolon Accolade line of pots and pans, which I absolutely love. Our first Thanksgiving tip is recreating the cranberry sauce. And I do know a thing or two about cranberry pods. Now, for recreating the cranberry sauce, a great idea is to add beets. You could add fresh beets or save yourself some time, buy already flavored and cooked beets, and if we add this to our sauce, we create a whole new side dish. So to make our cranberry dish, we've added the canned cranberries, the already cooked and seasoned honey ginger beets. I've added a little bit of orange zest, just for a little more flavor. You could add lemon zest, lime zest, a pinch of salt. We've cooked it until everything's nice and warm, and we're ready to go. My next holiday tip is for the potatoes. Now, you could make mashed potatoes, it would take all day, or one of my favorite and best kept secrets is canned potatoes. They're absolutely perfectly seasoned, ready to go, and very quick to cook. So to cook the potatoes, I've started by melting butter, added the dried canned potatoes, and then for a little bit of flavor, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of rosemary. Now, of course, I'm a big fan of fresh herbs all the time versus dried, but that's just me. And now I'm gonna cook these until they're golden brown. I've been sauteing the potatoes for about 10 minutes. They've turned golden brown. I added a little more fresh rosemary at the end after sauteing them, a little bit of salt, and we're ready to go. My next holiday tip is how to take something we see in the store all the time, canned biscuits, and turn them into homemade donuts. The best part, these donuts can be sweet or savory. Let's talk about how to cook our canned biscuit donuts. Now, I've opened up my biscuits, I've laid them out, and I've cut them into quarters, just in half and then again. You can go ahead and tear them, you could do a huge, big donut, you can do whatever you'd like. My oil is at 375. I've chosen to use just simple vegetable oil. You could use canola oil as well. And once my oil is at its temperature, I can slowly, without splattering myself with hot oil, add my dough. My temperature, like I said, is 375, and I'm gonna watch my donuts until they're nice and golden brown. I've cooked my donuts for about a minute or two. They cook really fast, which is another great reason to make these canned biscuit donuts. Now that they're golden brown, I'll take them and set them down, either on paper towels or I have some parchment here. And then at this point, you can decide whether you want sweet or savory donuts. And I, of course, love sweets way more than I like anything savory. So I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar right when they come out of the oil. So that'll help my sugar stick a little bit better. And then just like that, in about 5 minutes, after I've heated up my oil, I've added my canned biscuits, I have wonderful homemade canned biscuit donuts.